I don't hear this guy. Oh, he's dead, of course.
This is so bad.
I love you.
What? I don't have a mask?
Oh,
what is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be looking at the new and improved PPSH iron sights. The PPSH was added this season in Warzone, and it's been buffed several times, but the iron sights have always kind of been one of the things that held it back. It's not the biggest deal, but obviously having better iron sights makes it easier to hit shots. And in today's update, Raven actually changed the iron sights and made them a lot cleaner. You're going to see that in the gameplay, and I think it actually makes the PPSH a viable weapon. It's been inching more and more towards being viable with every update. It's been buffed like 3 or 4 times, I believe. But I think this iron sight change is actually what puts it over the edge to potentially becoming a meta SMG. I really enjoyed my time using it today in Warzone. So we're going to get into our class setup and show some gameplay with these new and improved PPSH iron sights. Before we get into the video, just a quick message from our sponsor today, and it is going to be The Coldest Water. There will be 2 links in the description below for these really OP water bottles. Essentially, they're engineered and designed to keep your water fresh for as long as possible. I streamed about 7 hours today, and at the end of my stream, the ice I put in there at the start was still there. The ice never melted because the water inside was so cold. And obviously, streaming, I drink a lot of water because I'm talking constantly. And one of the nice things about these insulated water bottles is that there's no condensation. Since it's meant to keep your water so cold, none of the condensation gets out, so your hands never really get wet while gaming, which sounds dumb, but it's actually really nice to not have to worry about that when playing if you are someone who drinks a lot of water. So there will be a link in the description below. You guys can click that, check it out. If you don't, just keep watching the video. Thanks for watching, guys. So as you'll see in the gameplay here, the PPSH's iron sights are a lot cleaner. The hindsight doesn't block as much of what you're looking at as it did before, which makes it a lot easier to use in close range fights, which is obviously what we're going to be using our submachine gun for anyways. So in a way, you can look at it like these iron sight change actually kind of increased your damage output because you're going to be landing shots more consistently. I personally was never really a fan of the PPSH despite numerous buffs, but with this iron sight change, I was actually enjoying it a lot today. We got some nice games with it after they ended up changing the iron sights. I'm going to quickly go through the class setup and the reason why I was using these attachments. So we're going to go for the GRU suppressor, and a lot of you might be confused as to why I'm using that over the normal suppressor, because not too long ago they did end up buffing the normal suppressor, and it seemed to be the way to go for most SMGs. However, the PPSH is more of like the MP7 style of SMG in my eyes. Like, it's one of those more like not insane, just DPS up close, but it has like consistent damage over range for a submachine gun. So I didn't want to hurt one of its main strengths, the range, by using that normal suppressor. So I went for the GRU suppressor. We're going to take a small hit to our ADS time, but we'll address that later on in the class setup. Our next attachment is going to be the Task Force barrel for more damage range, more bullet velocity, and better strafe speed. The con is going to be your recoil control, but I find that the PPSH doesn't have much recoil. And it being an SMG anyways, it's not like we're going to be trying to use this across the map. The iron sights also contribute to this as well because they're cleaner, easier to control recoil with than they were before. For our stock, I was using the Spetsnaz PKM stock, and you might be like, why that instead of Raider? The main difference between the combat stock, essentially, and the Raider stock is the sprint to fire time that the Raider stock brings, and the hipfire is hurt more on the Raider stock. So this being an SMG, and I believe the PPSH has actually had its sprint to fire time improved with one of the recent updates, but I didn't feel like I needed that sprint to fire time improvement as much, and it doesn't hurt the hip fire as much as the Raider stock does. So we retained some of our better hip fire, which is what you expect from an SMG. So I found combat stock to be nice, and that kind of is what I've been trying on a lot of my SMG loadouts, is using combat stock instead of Raider stock to keep a little bit better hip fire. And so far, it's worked out well for me. We're going to be using the 55 round drum attachment to get more ammo. This is 50 rounds is kind of good for an SMG. That's kind of like the middle ground. A lot of SMG's top magazine, you get 50, but this one lower magazine, you get 50. And what that means is you're not going to hurt your ADS time as much as you would for other SMGs. That's one of the reasons why I didn't mind putting on the GRU suppressor, is that our magazine isn't hurting our ADS like it is for many other SMGs. And then for our final attachment, we're going to go Serpent Grip or Serpent Wrap to improve our ADS time, again, to try to combat what we added with the GRU suppressor. You could put on Tiger Team Spotlight in this place, but I like using the ADS wraps. And since I was using the GRU suppressor, I kind of wanted to get my ADS back to a more competitive spot. If you want to run normal suppressor, I think Tiger Team Spotlight is a little more viable, but I wanted to use Serpent Wrap. I know that Airborne is better than Serpent Wrap now. I just don't know if the cons are actually true for Airborne, where it says it hurts your strafe speed. I didn't want to do that, so that's why I opted for Serpent Wrap. So that's going to be our class setup. GRU suppressor, Task Force barrel, Spetsnaz PKM stock, 55 round drum, and the Serpent Wrap. Hope you guys try out this class setup. I was enjoying this gun a lot more with the improved iron sights, like I said. I'm going to let the gameplay play out. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Also, comment down below and let me know if this change is going to make you run the PPSH, if you think it's finally viable. Just what you think about the PPSH altogether, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys another time. Thanks for watching.
I want to get to the house at least.
There's at least 2.
They're fighting, it sounds like.
Look at these dudes.
There's only 2?
Oh, there's more. Ghost right here. Good shit.
He came out the window, Jake.
Hey, I'll buy you back.
Lady on the stairs is stealthing. Nice. What the hell was
Nah,
that?
I
I
didn't
just
let
got
any of
shot
them
from a
stealth.
million different angles. Z, I literally just got shot by 4 people there.
4.
Yeah, dude, they were all shooting at me, and there was fire
I was
everywhere.
shooting at them. There was a guy climbing up this ladder.
Yeah, there's a fire, one self behind me, and through a thermite. Like, I don't even know.
Both? Wait.
Yo, thank you for the follow, John.
You're not doing like that.
There's more over there by purple. I'll pick you up.
Yeah, I bet.
X-ray spotted.
Get out.
¿Cómo? Si no me ve.
Where at, Z?
Just in, like, further back, he's sniping. No, I don't see a glint at all, man.
Oh, I see him.
I see it now.
Is that dude walking or flying?
You flying.
Yeah, he's flying.
All right, I've got you.
Get down, get down.
There's one close
No
as
way
well or
he
something.
hasn't shot you.
Got these houses.
W.
Yeah, close.
My left. No.
I'm
Oh
going
my
up.
God, which one inside? Oh, yeah.
X-ray down.
I'm not 3. There's one more. They all got stuff.
I gotta let that sniper
Bro,
go.
what?
There's another one.
Yeah, the
He didn't
sniper.
go
I
to
feel like
you?
we just let the sniper go and we try to go help them or something.
Eddie got me,
Sorry about
bro.
Bro, homeboy pre-fired.
Where is the buy?
He pre-fired me.
I guess we can go try to buy him there. He ran to this building. He might be going far left though.
Going in. Believe that.
Nice.
I didn't pick up the X.
I just got sniped from where that Lodi was, I think.
There, going in.
Yeah, on the ground level to the left.
Bro, I don't know what the
Bro.
fuck this man said anymore.
Yo, he's in a bush.
I
He's
mean, I
going
streamed.
up.
Yeah, I stream every day pretty much. I haven't streamed as much this week because I've been sick, but like,
Oh,
yeah,
he's sniping.
usually I stream.
Taking direct fire.
Dude, I'm actually so sad. I had 19 with 10 up. Like, that's
Nice.
definitely gonna be a 20. And then shock time. I'm feeling pretty good. I think I just had food poisoning or something. I don't know. Like, I felt like actually horrible for a while, and I don't think it was because of the vaccine. I got the vaccine like 2 weeks ago, or the first shot at
I
least
got
2 weeks
cap?
ago.
I
don't think it was related to that.
Iron sights.
Yo, 36 meters, 2 of them. 36 meters above
Above
us.
us?
That's so
Yeah.
sad, dude. Just like such
Oh,
little
let's go
things
around them,
costed
man.
this game
Oh,
for
there's
me.
people
Like,
right here.
Target right here.
Wait, they're not even peeking?
This is what? Their team's right here.
Z's pushing the guys behind y'all with Eddie.
Right here in front of me.
Enemy mark.
One shot behind you.
Nice, good shit, Z.
Stay sharp.
You have Daddy. One to your left. Nice, good shit, bro.
Oh my god. Oh.
Was that 19, 19, 15, 10? Good shit.